opening theme music is by the great band Silver Tongue Devil. I don't think we give them enough credit. We should add their name in there. It's that music is Silver Tongue Devil. What a great band based here in Dallas. All you punks, metalheads, and reptilians, embrace your inner darkness. This is the best week of the year. You know why? It's the week leading up to Halloween. This is the best week of the year. It's the anticipation.
No, it's the second best week of the year.
Oh.
The week with Halloween is the best week
Okay.
of the year.
All right. Yeah, I got you.
I'm ready for Halloween.
We're going to be talking about this movie, Halloween Pussy Trap Kill Kill.
We're going to see that Friday, right? It premieres and opens Friday.
Right. Friday out in Fort Worth at American Cinema. And it's Halloween Pussy Trap Kill Kill. I love the trailer.
Yes.
We're going to be talking.
And the soundtrack.
Double disc.
It's amazing. It's a double disc soundtrack full of really, really awesome. I mean, you have Ministry on here.
3 Teeth. Yeah.
It's amazing.
So, Halloween Pussy Trap Kill Kill. Of course, shout out to Russ Meyer for that title, but it's got all the words in there that I like. Halloween, pussy, killing, and we'll throw in a trap. I don't know. To me, this is a great title.
I find out that interesting, questionable. Maybe I want to scooch a little more over here.
This is the best week of the year. My God.
Second best week.
So behind us, I just want to point out this is a picture taken on the street of Necro Butcher from Mayhem, along with.
It was in Deep Ellum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when they're back here. They were back here
a few months ago. The entertainment capital of Texas, Deep Ellum. And there's Satan with Necro Butcher from Mayhem. So, man, look,
it's like you're right behind me.
I want this show to be known now as Halloween headquarters, but also the Watain Countdown for their new album. Got to stay on the mic. For their new album coming out in 2018. I think it's January.
I remember.
Come on, Watain.
I remember when we went to go see Watain. Because that was when you got that flag, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the show that progressively more and more pig heads were on the stage. It's like, oh, look, 2. Oh, no, we need to up this. We need to have 3. And then you got to...
I've been lucky enough to see Watain. I think
like 4 by the end of the night.
I think twice or 3 times now. And their new album is coming out in January. So stay with us here for the countdown on Watain's new release.
They're a great band. I love their music.
Oh, my God, they're intense. Hail Satan. All right. Look, Halloween Pussy Trap Kill Kill. This is a fun horror movie that we had the luck of talking to Jared Cohn, the director, last week.
Yeah.
And now we're going to bring on Demetrius Stear. I'm sorry, Demetrius. Stear. And my bad. I apologize. Demetrius plays DJ Speed. And we're going to link with him right now. And let's talk to Demetrius, find out what it was like making this film. Hello, Demetrius. Demetrius Stear, DJ Speed. Hello, Demetrius.
Hello.
Is it coming through?
Yeah, it is now. Okay. How are you? All right.
Good.
Number 1, go LA Dodgers, right?
Absolutely, man. We're going for a World Series.
Yes, indeed. Man, that's going to be great. And all right, so look, we have been talking about Halloween Pussy Trap Kill Kill for a few weeks now, and I am so freaking excited about this movie. I think it is because of you and the trailer, and like you're like in the van making out with the girl. You get upset at this dude, and you belt him one. It turns out he's in a wheelchair, and then he comes back to like wreck your life. I don't want to give away a spoiler, but that's sort of what the take I'm getting.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for kind words. It was a lot of fun to make. The movie itself was great. Being the fact that I'd worked with a lot of the actors already before on previous projects, and so it was kind of cool. It was kind of like a little reunion, I guess you could say.
Good. Look, between me and you, I think Jared is a nice guy. Now, you tell me what the truth is.
Well, he moonlights as like this sadistic serial killer. No, I'm just kidding. No, Jared's awesome, man. He is. I tell him all the time. He's literally the hardest working guy I know in this business. I mean, the guy is nonstop, 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year movies, and I'm happy for the success that he's had, and I think you guys are going to be really excited once you see Halloween, Pussy Trap, Kill, Kill, Kill. And this other movie he's got coming, I think it's called The Relic. I think he's doing with William Shatner, possibly.
Yeah, he did mention that.
Yeah, so last week.
The guy stays so busy, man. He's awesome.
Isn't that great? And
that is
and
good,
you know,
though.
I know when I started looking into Jared's background, I realized he directed this movie and this movie and this movie and Little Red Riding Hood.
It's important to
and,
be busy and to keep
yeah.
busy. That's how you get work and that's how you get noticed. Persistence is important.
Were you in Little Red Riding Hood?
Yeah, actually, I did that with the Asylum, and Jared actually directed that as well. Little Dead Riding. I think it's on Netflix right now. Actually.
Yep. What is the Asylum? Is that production company or?
Yeah, it's a production company. They produce their own films. They also do distribution. They're the guys that created the Sharknado legacy. So.
What a legacy.
So, they've been really fun to work with. I did a lot of films early in my career for those guys. So, they're awesome.
See, I look, my interest is studying human behavior, and I think sometimes when you're watching a kill on screen, various people have different reactions, and sometimes the reaction is laughter. I know that seems odd. There's no appropriate response, right? But there is somehow an underlying dark humor in all serious terror horror movies. Well, why not just bring it to the surface like in Halloween, Pussy Trap, Kill, Kill, and make it a horror slash movie?
I think that depends on if it's campy or
comedy
not.
horror.
Because there's some movies that you're like in shock, and then if it's campy and fun, then there's laughter.
I would say this movie is probably a little bit campy.
I love all the designs and everything, and the poster and the trailer.
Yeah, it was really cool. Thank you. It's kind of like I think, a lot what they did with this was they did a kind of like a homage to, the 1950s Faster Pussycat and the old school drive-in, like the posters kind of got that whole old school drive-in, double feature type feel to it. So I thought they did a really good job with it. It was, definitely unique.
Is it tough? You're living in LA, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. And I don't know. You have a great IMDb page with a lot of credits, man. Is it? Are you able to just get what you want, or are you kind of hang with a good crew that you're with and make films with them, or?
It's a lot of different factors. I'm actually not able to get what I want. I mean, obviously, unfortunately, I'm not on that level, but you build relationships. You get to work with crews and stuff. That, like this, like Halloween, Pussy Trap, Kill, 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 is a perfect example of that. Like I had worked previously with Sarah Malako Lane, and Nicole Sterling on previous two different films, and you kind of just you get your own collective kind of going, and then Jared and I've known Jared for almost, I want to say 15, 16 years. And so we've developed a really strong relationship where we always work together too as well. So it's just one of those things that kind of takes a life of its own over time,
Yeah, and I think the key that you just said is over time. And there's no quick success in even though, we have these television shows that seem to imply it, these reality shows that seem to give sudden fame to someone. Really, like you said, it is more of a long-term view you have to take.
Oh, absolutely. One of my favorite mottos is trust the process. It's anything good that you want in life, no matter what you're doing, you're going to have to go through a process, and you're going to really have to, work hard and, take the good with the bad, and, not everything's going to go your way. And then, if you're lucky enough to get a few breaks here and there, it helps,
Yeah. And sometimes you have to be patient. And,
absolutely.
And sometimes you have to trust the process in that.
Well, isn't a lot of film hurry up and wait?
Yeah.
That's very true. It's funny because I I was in the military before I got into the entertainment industry, and there's a lot of parallels between the two. There's a lot of hurry up and waiting, and there's a lot of like chain of command, within the military, and also within, when you're on a film set, there's a chain of command. So there's a lot of parallels between the two. But yeah, there is definitely a lot of hurry up and wait. I mean, a lot of films, some of the films I did recently, I mean, were between pre-production, shooting, post-production. You're looking at 2.5 years.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's a long process, and some are even longer,
Yeah.
And then
is it hard to wait? Do you get anxious? You're like, I wrapped this like X amount of time ago and I'm waiting for it to come out. Do you get like really anxious and excited to see the final product? And is it frustrating to have to wait?
Not so much anymore. When I was younger, I definitely did. I'd be like, sweating bullets and, gnawing my nails down because, I was excited to get some footage and like to get onto my next job and, what else could I use, But now it's like I've kind of gotten, I've got a lot more patient with it and know that, you kind of get like what you want to call like a pipeline. So if you're working on this project, by the time you finish with that project, your other project's kind of rolling out. So it kind of works that way where, you don't get overly anxious as much anymore,
Gotcha.
It's because you're so busy, right? The more work you get, the less anxious you get because you're like, oh, I have all these other projects lined up.
You don't even have time to think, so it helps for sure.
That's good. That means you're doing what you need to be doing to get it done.
Absolutely.
True. And then sometimes something you made 2 years ago is suddenly big and you almost had forgotten about it.
Yeah. It was funny because there was a film Jared and I did called Death Pool. Mm-hmm. We had shot, I want to say it was maybe the end of 2014, and it got released on Amazon Prime and it went to Redbox and stuff this past year. So, I mean, there you go. You know, that's a 3-year process.
It's a three-year cycle. Well, thank you for your service to our country.
Thank you,
Demetrius.
Yes,
and
thank you.
And then after that, you kind of start at General Hospital?
Yeah, General Hospital was my first gig.
Yeah,
it was my first gig. I did it was like a little small role where I was doing 5 and under, which is like 5 lines and under.
Oh.
And, it enabled me to get my SAG and AFTRA card, and to get all the perks within the industry. So it was really cool.
Is the line something like, I've got that blood vial right here?
Yeah. Actually, I was they had me as a bartender and I was an orderly. And I mean, I think I worked at maybe 5 episodes, and I think it was supposed to be 5 and under, but I think only like maybe 2 episodes I actually had any lines at all. So,
all right.
But it paid off.
Mm-hmm.
Horror movies are fun, aren't they?
I love them. I love horror.
Is that your preference of genre? Is horror?
It's one of my top 2. I'm a big crime drama as well too. I like crime drama a lot. Like Michael Mann was a big influence on me, as well as Brian De Palma as well too. So, but yeah, horror has always been close to my heart, man. I love John Carpenter, like Prince of Darkness, all the Halloweens,
Hey, Demetrius, sorry to interrupt you there. Our studio engineer has a question for you. His name is Ziggy, and he's on the boards today.
Hey, what's up, Ziggy?
Hey, man, I'm just wondering, so when you're filming Halloween Pussy Trap Kill Kill, is that functionally a lot more difficult for you as an actor than like a more traditional genre, like a crime genre or something that might not be as physically demanding?
Yeah, it was pretty physical demanding for Halloween Pussy Trap. Tongue-tied. Yeah. Halloween Pussy Trap Kill. Just because of the simple fact, we shot a lot at Willow Studios, and I mean, if you're familiar with Saw, they shot the movie Saw there, and we were down there for I want to say like 14 days, and I mean, a lot of my scenes were on the ground. It was just like you're laying down, the floor's cold, and we shot it in the winter too. So I mean, I know it's not like New York or anything where it's freezing, but for LA, it was pretty cold. So, I mean, it was cool. It was cool, but yeah, there were some times where it was a little physical demanding. We did all our stunts as well too. So,
yeah. And so did it maybe help that you were in the military, that you were then chosen for roles that are physically demanding?
Yeah, I think it plays a small role in that too. Because a lot of times they want people with like firearm experience and
There you go.
make sure they have someone that knows how to hold a weapon correctly. I mean, you want authenticity when you're shooting your movies, and you want to come across as someone that has experience, has been doing that for their entire life. So I think it does definitely play a big or a small role in it.
So follow-up topic here: if you're doing a fight scene, do they bring in a choreographer, or are you like, I got this?
Oh no, yeah, no. Everything was safe. We had a stunt coordinator on set. A lot of stuff that myself and Richard Grieco did. We worked out with the stunt coordinator, and then Richard Grieco was such a pro. He's had maybe 30, 35 years experience. Making movies, and he knows a little bit about everything. So he kind of helped in that as well too.
When you work with these people, you pick up probably something every project, every movie, right? That maybe you keep then as, hey, this is knowledge for the future.
Oh, absolutely, man. I mean, working with someone like Grieco is you get number one, it's good to have someone like that can kind of set the tone for the set, because you got 3 weeks of shooting with people sometimes you've never met before, maybe except the table reads and stuff like that. And it's good to have that type of experience on set to kind of set the tone. And then, as you get to know them, you get these little these caveats, these little gems that you get that kind of help you out later on in your career. You know what I mean?
You file them away in the back. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yeah, it's funny. I shot this movie with Graham Greene, who was he was an Academy Award. I think he was nominated for Academy Award for Dancing with Wolves. And he told me the best advice I got was just, don't take anything too serious when you're doing this, and just go out and have fun. And I try to keep that whole mindset anytime I'm shooting.
Man, that's a great mindset. That's something I'm trying to adopt for this show. Hey, the world is serious. Let's make this show fun.
And it makes it more worth it. It's almost not worth it if you're not having fun to go through all of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just at the end of the day, I think everybody just wants to have fun, and there's so much bullshit out there now where it's just it's all just drowning in negativity and getting away from doing what makes you happy, and just fuck the bullshit and let's have fun.
That's right. And treat people right, and bring them in some good food if they're working for you.
Oh, that's the key, man. That's the key. Good food.
Hey, food's important. It keeps you going.
So you're about to say yes to a project, and then you ask, who's the caterer, right?
Oh, absolutely, man. That's in my top 3 right there. For sure.
Man, that's funny. That's good. All right, so Janie Slash, so he gets out of the van. He's making out with a girl in a van, and he gets out of the van in the trailer, right? Yeah. And this guy's giving him grief. So Demetrius punches him. The wheelchair knocks over, and then you realize, oh my God, he hit this guy. And so for this scene, does he fly off, or do they have something I don't know, a cord, a hidden cord, pulling the wheelchair over?
Oh, I knocked him out, man. It was just a Mike Tyson Holyfield shot. No, no, we had a stunt guy out there, and we shot it, just numerous different angles, so that way it kind of looked like he fell and everything like that. But yeah, it was all
gotcha.
Set up by the stunt coordinator.
All right,
that's awesome. You hear about all those little horror movies where they have people out there with no stunt coordinator just trying to make everything work. That's so
I've
scary.
been on a few of those, and yeah, they can tend to be. You know what? When I was doing it, it was great, but now I look back on it, I made some foolish decisions where it's oh my God, I could have got decapitated, or I could have broken my arm, or just some crazy stuff,
but when
small student films and stuff like that,
You're in the moment though, and you're like, I'm in a movie, this is going to be awesome. And then later you're like, oh, that could have really gone wrong. I'm glad it's okay.
Who cares if I lose a hand? I'm making a movie.
Yeah. I did one of those. I did one. They were like, okay, we're going to have you run down the hill, and this girl is going to pretend to knock you out with this machete, but it's okay because it's pointing down in the opposite direction. We have just the handle pointed at you. And I was like, okay. I was fine.
But it was a real machete.
Yeah. It was a real machete.
Yeah. She made this.
It was a real machete? Oh, my God.
Yeah, no, it was a real machete. But he's like, it's okay. The blade's pointing this way, and it's pointing a different direction, so you'll be fine. Just fall before, she brings it down.
So, hey.
Yeah, that movie never got made. That movie never got finished, obviously.
sometimes adrenaline,
Yeah.
sometimes adrenaline, overcomes our sense of rationality.
You learn. So it's great to
You
hear
learn
the assistant
fast. You learn
coordinator.
fast. I had a director one time. We were filming out towards the LA River, and they wanted a shot, and I was like, nah, man, I'm not jumping that river. I mean, there's no telling what's in there. I mean, it looked really, really bad, and
Right.
Needless to say, we ended up getting a stunt guy, and he made it work. So
All right.
So he did it. The stunt guy did
yeah,
it.
he did it. Hey, kudos to him, man.
Yeah. I think I'd have been like, you go in, we'll see how you come out, and then if you'll do it, then I might consider it.
Well, you know what's funny is he was actually ill for like a week after that. So I mean, there's no telling what was in there. So
You made the smart decision.
you gotta pick and choose. You gotta pick and choose your battles.
Oh
That's
yeah,
right.
and safety. Safety's important. It's definitely the first most important thing.
And look, speaking of that, kind of jumping over a river, of jumping over something, aren't there these I don't know, spring-loaded, like I don't know, what do you call them? I don't know, where you step on it, someone like flies in the air.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. I haven't never worked with any of them, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Don't they use them a lot for you talking about like the things they use for like the basketball games and stuff like that?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine if you don't know what you're doing, you could break a leg.
Oh, it's a wrap. Forget about it.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Hey, guess what I'm holding in my hand? The 2 CD double disc soundtrack.
Are you having a hard time getting that out?
Yeah.
No,
Halloween, Pussy Trap,
He
Kill.
has the soundtrack, is what
Kill.
he's trying to say.
Yeah, the double disc.
Okay, I got you.
He can't
Oh,
get it
nice.
out.
Yeah. It's got all these great songs on here, man. So, I can't watch the movie today, but I can listen
We're
to the
gonna
soundtrack
go see it
today.
Friday, though. We're
Yeah.
really excited to see it Friday.
Yeah, check it out on Friday. I think Friday I think it's a wide release, 15 cities, I think, and Dallas is definitely one of them. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Fort
Yeah.
Worth, I think, right?
It's actually Fort Worth, which is right near us, of course,
Not
and
far.
the theater is called American Cinema La Grande.
He has been so excited. He's been talking about it for like the last few weeks.
Nice.
Yeah, he's like, don't make any plans on Friday. We're going to see Pussy
Trap.
Kill. I'm like, okay, I got it. We're going to see Halloween, Pussy Trap, Kill. It's on the calendar.
Demetrius, we love Halloween and we love pussy and we love traps and kills.
I'm right there with you on all of those. No, I appreciate all the support you guys have given us, and it's never easy to make a film. Like I said, the process could be, it's very enduring, but especially indie filmmaking, a lot of times you're making a movie and you're bootstrapping up and you're either calling friends, relatives, trying to chip in here and try to get a nice little budget so you can make something cool. And I appreciate the indie community for all the support.
That's what we support. This show supports the indie horror, underground horror movie community.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank
Because
you.
all those major films, they don't need us.
There's so many great independent movies that are made each year that never go seen. And
Right?
It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. Or they get stuck in a red box, or they get stuck on Netflix somewhere, or they never get released. It's hard to find, especially now that the movie, video rental companies are gone. Because you used to be able to find them at like Blockbuster and things
Let
like
me ask
that.
you guys something. You brought up a great point. Let me ask you something. How great was it to have a Blockbuster, like a Hollywood Video, where you could go like on a Friday night, you didn't have anything to do, or you just kind of want to veg around on the couch and order a pizza or something, go to Blockbuster, and you could just go through and you can kind of, pick up the box and look at the back of the box. I miss those days. Those were
I
great
do.
times.
I used to work at Blockbuster, and that was like the best job I ever had. Of all the jobs I ever had, it was my lowest paying one, but my favorite. Because we get like 6 free rentals a week. So when you're poor anyway, you're just like, I'm just going to go rent all these movies. And you could rent them like 2 weeks before they came out. It was amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a great
No,
point.
I miss
Demetrius.
it. And you can't even go to DVD stores anymore. DVDs are going away. The only place you can go is like half price books and like a few like really expensive places that sell them for ridiculous amounts. Like when they first came
Yeah, there's
out.
a nostalgia in that, It's like, I mean, I really do miss Blockbuster a lot. I mean, that was my go-to, at least, I don't know, twice a month.
Sure.
Yeah. I liked Hollywood Video too. Hollywood Video was great.
Right?
And if you were lucky, your Blockbuster had an employee there who was enthusiastic like you about a genre, and they could give you suggestions.
I remember being super shy to ask them to check the box. I'd be like, hey, the movie's not there. Can you go dig in the Dropbox? Maybe somebody dropped off. They're like, you just asked 5 minutes ago. And I'm like, maybe, like, there's been people that walked by since then.
You know, Demetrius, I hear what you're saying, man. And, you know, look, brick and mortar retail is just going away in this country. It is. And I hope that, like other things, it circles back. And
I
then,
agree.
you know, that we have, because we have seen in Dallas anyways, we're seeing more vinyl record stores opening, believe it or not.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
We do have
I mean, yeah, I like, it's one of those things. It's you know, it's the art of, like, you know, of doing it, you know, and like wanting to pick out a movie and then like reading the back of the cover and like,
Yeah.
you know, asking, you know, someone there to kind of, oh, so what's your opinion? What do you think on that? You know, it's
Yeah.
like those little nuances are really important. It's so much better than me just going through my Amazon Prime, like, okay, I'll watch that. It's just like, there's just no experience in that. You know what I mean?
And a
Yeah.
lot of the older movies are getting lost now too, because you know they're not as accessible, so you can't find out about movies from like the 70s and 80s and 60s as easily. And there's so many good movies. I love old horror movies.
80s horror movies like Sleepaway Camp,
Yeah.
House.
House.
You remember the House? House
Yeah.
1 and 2? Those
Yeah.
were
Of course,
great.
man. Yeah. House.
Demons, Dario Argento.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Argento. And I remember House 2, The Second Story.
Those are great movies.
Yes. Oh, man. And guess what? I ordered, and this is the other thing I'm holding up right now, is it's called Psycho Circus Triple Feature. So it's 3 70s satanic themed movies.
Oh, nice. Those are the straight up like exploitation films, right? Like the B-loop films, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some of that. One of them, Burgess Meredith is in,
Oh
and
my God, great.
yeah.
Torture Garden.
Yeah. Do you remember The Sentinel?
Oh yeah, the Sentinel.
Yeah.
That's like, I haven't seen it, but actually I haven't seen that, but I do remember who's in that? Who's starring?
That's Burgess Meredith, if I remember
Okay,
correctly, and he leads a bunch of real freaks at the end of the movie. It is intense.
Oh yeah,
Some
the
of
Sentinel.
The Sentinel.
I remember that. We watched that.
Yeah, I might have to watch it. Maybe I'll see if it's on
I-
Netflix. I know
I
it's probably
feel
not on
like The
Netflix, but I'll see if it's on
Devil's Reign.
Amazon Prime tonight.
Yeah, cool. Hey,
Was
what do you?
William Shatner was in The Devil's Reign, right? The
Yeah, Devil's Reign.
That's always-
Yeah, man.
Devil's Reign. So
Look,
bad.
there's another
So bad.
70s satanic movie, and believe it or not, it now is come out with like a 2-disc release.
What was that?
Oh wow,
Devil's
Okay.
Reign has
Oh,
got
Devil's
like a
Reign.
double disc
Have you seen that movie? It's terrible. And
Yeah.
it has William Shatner in it.
I think that the matter of fact, when I was saying Dario Argento Demons, they're re-releasing Demons too. I think I'm pretty sure. I just read something on that, like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. They're doing a complete re-release of it.
Oh.
Yep.
And then like Night of the Creeps. I like Night of the Creeps.
Night of
There you
Creeps is good.
Uh-huh.
Creep-
Night of the Demons.
And what? Night of the Living Dead. Is that the one I'm thinking of with?
No. What, that was
uh,
like the seventh.
Not Night of the Living Dead, but
Night of the Demons.
Reanimator?
With
Reanimator?
Linnea Quigley.
Linnea Quigley.
Night of the Demons.
Night of the Demons. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So,
Those are great films.
Demetrius,
Reanimator's great too.
what are you doing on Halloween night?
Actually, I might go to this John Carpenter event. He's doing an event here in Los Angeles called Anthology, and it's basically because he did the music for Halloween, the original score.
Yeah.
And he's a great musician, so he's doing all his movie scores from like Prince of Darkness, Halloween, and The Thing, and a few other movies and stuff too. And so he's like laying this whole anthology out for the night, and it should be a good time.
Awesome.
Is it him on a synthesizer on stage?
Yes, it is.
Oh, nice.
How do you feel about
Right?
the remake of Halloween or the new Halloween?
The Rob Zombies?
No, not the new Halloween with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
It's not out yet.
Not
They
out
just
yet.
announced they're going to be making it, and I think he's doing the soundtrack. Isn't he doing the
Did-
soundtrack?
Did we lose Demetrius?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll try and get him right back. So, yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis.
It's getting back.
Yeah, but they're just starting filming that, aren't
Yeah,
they?
but a lot of people
Okay.
have opinions on it.
Sure. Gotcha. But yeah, but heck yeah. Hello.
Hi, we lost you. Are you back? Hello?
Hello,
You are not
Demetrius.
Wolfhead.
Yeah, I'm feeling like a
Hi, we lost you for a minute, but welcome back. Oh, we have no volume. Do we? Can't hear you.
Okay. For some reason, we are not hearing the audio, Demetrius. We might need to try again. We might need to try and connect with you again. Man, I wish I was in L.A. for the John Carpenter
I know.
thing.
I want to go to the John Carpenter thing. You know, they're showing Halloween here on Halloween night at Studio Movie Girl in Arlington.
Nice.
It's like at 10 o'clock.
I wonder if John Carpenter has like a whole bunch of synthesizer keyboards or if he just is one on stage with them, you know?
I like John Carpenter. He's a great director.
My gosh.
I love the thing.
This is that time of year.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told you, the week before Halloween, that's the best because it's the anticipation.
I still haven't watched Trick or Treat. I'm kind of sad. I haven't watched any horror movies. I've been too busy. I love horror movies.
We are talking to Demetrius
That
Stear.
wolf, I'm going to take that wolf head away from you.
Look up Demetrius Stear on IMDb and or any resource, and you'll see the great horror films he's been in and other dramas.
I'm excited about going to see Halloween Pussy Trap Kill Kill on Friday.
So that one is showing at the Fort Worth. It's called American Cinemas
What
La
time
Grande.
is the screening?
I think at like 7:30.
I asked you to look it up. You didn't look it up, did you?
Yeah. The
Hello.
Hello, Demetrius. Hey, man.
It's on the volume.
For some reason, we are not able to hear you on audio. Darn. Hello, Demetrius. Hello. Huh. All right. Well, we'll give it a try again. No, I looked up the actual start time of the movie, and it doesn't have it listed yet.
Oh,
So,
okay. Just
yeah.
it's playing there. Gotcha.
Yeah. So but it's I think like a
It's probably
7:30
like
time. So
7:30.
yeah, and like he said, wide release across the country. The movie is called Halloween Pussy Trap Kill Kill. Demetrius Stear plays DJ Speed.
DJ Speed.
Yeah, and he's with the band. The band is in a van. They're struggling, and they're moving across the country and encounter some challenges. So, hello.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna say adios. We're
Yeah.
we're gonna say
Thank
adios
you.
to Demetrius.
Thank you for chatting in. We can't. Like, thank you.
Yes, thank you, Demetrius. We'll
We
see
will
you,
talk
man.
to you again.
Okay,
Bye.
talk to you soon. Man, it was great fun.
That was great, but he is super nice. It's
Isn't he?
because I asked the question about Halloween. Something made it cut off. They're like, we don't want to hear the opinions.
Yeah, we're in that haunted bunker, down here in the bunker.
The haunted bunker.
The
I don't
bunker,
actually
somewhere
think
in
this
Dallas,
place
Texas.
is haunted.
Thank you, Demetrius.
It's just neat.
Heck yeah.
It's just neat.
Now, I told you earlier that we're doing the Watain Countdown for their album come out in 2018.
Well, what's the countdown?
The countdown is it's coming out in January, and more info to follow on
We
future
have
shows.
a while to count down. We're gonna start
let's-
it now.
Let's do something right
Are you
now.
gonna get like a little clock? Like a
And
little
that
clock you put
is
in the corner. It says like countdown.
Show a cool movie. Music video from the film Halloween Pussy Trap Kill Kill,
Okay, let's do it.
and it's by Jerky69 called Last Halloween. Totally cool video.
That was a
And-
great song.
All right, so you
And a
just
great
tell me,
video.
unfortunately, Facebook is reporting that Daisy Berkowitz from Marilyn Manson Band.
Yeah, the founder of Marilyn Manson. Well,
Oh,
one of the
man.
co-founders of
And
Marilyn Manson
is-
and lead guitarist has passed away.
from cancer.
Uh-huh.
And so RIP, Daisy
RIP.
Berkowitz, Marilyn Manson. Oh, man. Hey, last week we were privileged to have the Vibrators in the studio.
Yeah,
What
they
a
were really
fun-
nice guys.
Yeah, great guys from London, England.
You went to their concert.
playing punk. Yeah, so went
How
to their
was
show.
the show? Tell us about
Went
the
to
show.
the
Tell us about
show.
the
It's
show.
great fun. They played a lot. Look, this is Vibrators on stage. This is at 3 Links in Deep Ellum, Dallas, Texas. And there they are, man, blasting away. A lot of the punks are having fun. I was able to get a kind of behind the band shot there, too, with the guys. And it was good crowd, energetic punks who love this music. It's good British punk. And there's Eddie on the drums, one of the founding members of the Vibrators from London, man. Great fun show that was. Now, I took also a picture that we're going to start doing here, and that is random photos of my shoes and or other concert play, other, yeah.
What
Yeah, so
inspired this? This is bizarre.
Actually, we
I
should
never
call this-
understood shoe photos.
look, I think we should call this the floor. So if we go back to that for a second, those tennis shoes over there, I think belong to.
I have a feeling that this was an accidental photo that you're
Pete.
trying to claim was intentional.
No, that's Pete's tennis shoe right there from the Vibrator. So what I'm going to do from now on is when I run across a famous musician or other artist, is take a picture of their shoes, because usually they don't object to that. They might object to you flashing a photo right in their face, but I'm going to take a picture
I don't
of their
know about
shoes.
the shoe thing. The shoe thing's a little weird, and they don't really.
Yeah.
You can't really confirm it's
Exactly.
anybody's shoe.
Embrace your inner darkness. We are the show of weird.
That's not.
All right, so this is a band called Dogs and
you're all day.
Diamonds. They are a 4-girl punk band and American band. I don't know where they're from, but they sounded great. They did a good job on stage. They were opening up for the Vibrators. Dogs and Diamonds. Dogs and Diamonds. Oh, yeah. Okay, so look. What's going on? Right now, there are a whole bunch of haunted houses. Haunts.
I want
haunts,
to go to one of the
haunts.
really, really extreme haunted houses where they like do all the the torturous things, you know, like.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I still am really sad that the Great Camp Out or what Great Horror Camp Out never happened. I was like one of the first people to sign up for that. And you know, the one where you like go to sleep, you like have like a little camp out thing, and you go to sleep, and then you wake up by some crazy madman dragging you out of your tent.
I mean, the full experience.
I was
right?
way too excited about that. Not because it's not real. It's not real. It's just really close to being in a horror movie.
But it's close to real.
And I like strategizing, like in false reality. I don't really want this to happen to me.
Okay, so
In
look.
a fun
so
thing
look.
where I know I'm safe.
But shortly, we're going to play a phone call from Ash. But look, these are some cool haunted houses that I wanted to highlight. All right, this one is
Sweet.
called Creepy Hollow Haunted House. I forgot where they are. They're somewhere in Texas.
Are they?
It looked really cool. Yeah, I think down in near Austin or somewhere. But yeah, that was
Awesome.
Creepy Hollow. There's a new one.
Are
in
you
in
only
Garland, Texas?
highlighting ones in Texas?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
I mean, I like Texas haunts. I
yeah,
excited about
the
them.
point is, go to a haunted house. This is the time of year. Go support those independent businesses.
My sideshow wife works at a haunted house.
Yeah, who's that?
Stacy.
Which
Dead
haunt?
Girl?
Which haunt?
She works at Dark Hour.
Yeah, cool.
My sideshow wife. She's a horrifying zombie. I see pictures of her all the time.
Yeah.
She's so sexy
Okay.
and scary. At the
Let's see.
same
What's
time.
this one? This one is
Doughboy.
okay.
That's my friend.
Oh, this is Bloody Bill's
Bloody
haunt
Billy Pond's
in
haunt.
Odessa.
Yeah, you should go support that one for sure.
Yeah, look, Circus of the Dead,
And watch
yeah.
Circus of the Dead.
Murder
and Doughboy
Maze.
And all the amazing things.
Yeah, and they also have
I wish we had time to drive out to Odessa and go to it.
they have I think at that one they have shoot a zombie, laser tag or something like that. So
Dude, remember when we played the zombie game at Mad Monster? That was awesome. They had you could shoot these targets, and when you shot the targets, the zombies would fly at you. It's
DEFCON
amazing.
Warzone. I think that's what his is called out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the game.
Bloody Bill.
They you shoot them and they
Talk about another great independent film, Circus of the Dead, made right here in
Circus
Texas.
of the Dead is a great film. It really is. It's
Billy
so
Pond
good.
directed.
It's not for the faint of heart. It's a pretty intense psychological, crazy, right in your face horror
Okay.
movie.
So this is
With
Thomas
clouds.
Falls. I think this is the one with the like zombie zip line. Yeah. So Thomas Falls.
What? There's a zombie zip line? Why
Yeah,
aren't you
look,
taking me?
Look, zip line with the zombies. So
I want a
the-
zip line with zombies.
Here's the impression I get: you're zipping along on your zip line, and the
Are
zombies
they like
trying to
grabbing at your legs? I would
That-
like knock one of those out.
Could be.
Do you remember?
We
What?
actually have a video.
Do
if
we?
You guys want to see that?
I want to see this video.
All right, here.
I want you to do that now. Where is that at? Do you remember?
That's in Diana, Texas.
Okay, we're going to Diana, Texas this weekend.
Great.
Do you remember when we ran Run for Your Lives?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And you were not happy because I made you run as a normal person because you wanted to be a zombie.
Okay.
So, oh no, wait, you were a zombie. I was running as a normal person because you were at the end and I had to run past you.
Go
So
ahead.
anyway, I was running and here I am running and there's this big bale of hay and you're supposed to like climb up this bale of hay and jump down and the zombies are trying to use these flags and they're trying to grab your flags. And if you make it to the end with at least one flag, you survived.
Mm-hmm.
So here I am and I'm the first one and I'm like badass, blah, blah, blah. And I go to jump down, look down, there's this damn zombie with like these red eyes, like, rah, and I went and screamed and like fell off the bale of hay. It was so embarrassing. But she didn't
Is
get my
that the one
flag.
where
I yelled at her. I was like, you move. You can't be there.
I think I got in
Finally
trouble for
moved.
shoving a zombie, and you're not supposed to touch him.
You did get in trouble.
Yeah,
that
I
was
got in
that
big
was
trouble.
why you were not allowed to be a
My God,
zombie.
I know, man. I got it all into it, and I shoved
You
the
were
zombie.
like, he's chasing me and grabbing at me. And I was like, he's supposed to. He's a zombie. You got really intense.
Now look, there's another
I
one.
yelled at you. And
There's
then
another
your
one called
feelings
House
got
of
hurt.
Torment. Oh, Reindeer Manor. Okay, I want to talk about them because that's 13th Street Morgue.
Yes.
Yeah, what a great haunt that is
it's
too.
a great. Oh, no, I'm not done.
And look, I just want to say a big shout out to 13th Street Morgue and all the crew over there because I think they're fantastic and are at all
are.
the events. And
Yeah.
they
We see them at
Wonderful.
Frightmare every year.
House of Torment is another one too.
A House of
Now-
Torment? That's not here, though, is it?
I think that's the New Orleans one.
That's in New Orleans.
House of Torment is in Austin, and
Oh,
we
no, it is.
also
Oh.
have
Yes.
a promo piece for House of Torment.
House of Torment
if you
is
guys
in
want to watch
Austin.
that,
I'm thinking of a different place.
I want to watch it.
What's the one in Houston? Did you have the one in Houston?
I like watching them.
Get ready, Austin, for the most fun you've ever had. Getting scared.
It was frightening. Terrifying.
That scared the life out of me.
3 haunted houses, 40,000 square feet of torment.
House of Torment was awesome.
Celebrate 15 years of fear. Get your friends and get scared at the House of Torment Haunted House. 2632 Ridgepoint Drive at Highway 183 and 290 East. Tickets on sale now.
Where simplicity is our middle name. At 183 and 290 at the corner of this and that and this and that. All right, look.
What about
Hey.
Screams?
Let's talk about Dan's Haunted House, okay? Because it's so unique that, first off, it's in Lake Dallas, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's in,
okay.
like, Dallas.
So it's right here in the Dallas area, and his is the only Japanese-themed haunt in America.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's got all these very wild Japanese type figures, and they're all after you. But
Yeah.
Dark Path 2 that's in Denton. Check out their website as well. Dark Path. Dark
Yeah,
Path.
yeah. There is one really good one in Houston.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called though.
House of something.
A house of something. They're
There's
all
Dark
house of
Path.
something.
There's Dark Path right
well,
there.
then you also don't forget about the one in Fort Worth, of course.
Uh-huh.
I forget.
I'm drawing a blank too.
It's not the slaughterhouse.
Yeah, they have some good ones. Yeah.
What's the slaughterhouse isn't around this year, is it?
Nope.
It was the one that used to be in Deep Ellum. I missed that. It was so awesome to go in Deep Ellum and see the people lining up and the scary people walking around. I miss all the downtown haunted houses.
There's a movie named after Satan,
I know.
and it's called American Satan. I think the sequel is called British Satan or something.
No,
like that.
no, I don't think so. There's no sequel. We have to
Yeah.
see the movie. I
Yet.
heard there might be a setup
Yeah.
for a sequel.
Thank you, Ziggy.
According to our review from last weekend from Rain and Mike of the Vampire Court of Dallas, who did go see it
On
and
the
gave us
boards-
a lovely review, and they loved it.
On the boards
Said it might be
is
set up for a
Ziggy,
sequel.
and I think he loves horror movies as much as us.
I do actually. Yesterday, I dropped a sizable amount of money on horror movies, and I actually bought a Blu-ray copy of the Slumber Party Massacre.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
And-
the one where you're like, that was when I first discovered that people didn't wear bras in like the 70s.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I was like, why do I have to wear a bra? They don't.
What do we want in a Slumber Party Massacre movie?
Then I
We
learned
want
I don't
topless girls making out with each other, having fun, and then maybe some slaughtering going on.
You know,
But it's got the word massacre in the title, so it better be good.
Actually, it is surprisingly empowering for women.
All right.
yes,
All
no,
right.
it is. That's that. Like I said, that was the movie where I discovered that women don't have to wear bras. I'm just saying,
Oh, okay.
because I was told up until then, oh, you need to wear bras. Your boobs will be saggy. Put them on. And I saw that movie and I was like, holy shit. They don't
So-
wear bras. I'm
What-
not wearing one anymore. I mean, I'm wearing one right now.
when
but I
someone
don't have to.
tells me and they start off their statement just like Ziggy just did with "I dropped a lot of money at," I always think they're going to say at a topless club or something.
No.
Because that's where you actually
No,
drop a lot of money.
I only drop all my money off at like all the when you go to Frightmare and all those conventions, you go by that table and you're like, oh, you have all those movies that I can't find anywhere else that has ridiculous shipping. I'm your
Hey.
friend. How about if I buy 10? Can you give me $10 off?
Ziggy, you know what I'm going to watch tonight? Brotherhood of Satan. It's on this disc right here, man.
You know though, I have found some really good movies off those tables though that I really really like.
Hey.
Like, you know, movies that are hard to find, like the Guinea Pig films, and then we got the new ones, American Guinea Pig and Bloodshot.
Right.
Yeah, and then I got that movie Flowers, which is great. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that movie.
Flower, shout out.
Flowers, yes.
Hey.
There's just so many good movies that, like I said, independent. That's where you find them all. You got to go to these conventions, look at those tables, and that's where you see and you meet the directors and the actors,
Yeah.
and they are working so hard to get that out there. So you should just spend the $5 to $10. It's not much. They're just trying to get their product out there. Support them.
Independent is where the passion is. They don't do it for
There's
the money.
a lot of blood, sweat, and tears
Yeah.
that go into them.
All right.
Real blood
Hey,
and fake.
I had an awkward conversation with the director of the hour, the director of the year,
I witnessed it. It was kind of
So-
awkward.
and the movie we're talking about is, of course, American Satan.
It's
American
so
Satan.
shiny.
Go see American Satan. We had a great report on it last week, but
I've heard nothing but good things.
he definitely, pointed out that I have not seen it yet, which I haven't. I'm
For
sorry.
shame.
And so for shame. And
I
so
got us tickets
Yeah.
to go see it, but he wasn't feeling well, so we didn't get to go see it.
look, the awkward conversation we're going to play right now. This is a recorded telephone call we had a couple hours ago with Ash Avildsen, the wonderful director of American Satan. And man, if he brought it to me, I deserved it. Ash
You did
directed
deserve it.
a fucking great
you
movie
haven't seen it yet.
called American Satan, and we are all for it. And so let's listen to what he says. Yeah.
Well, just actually kind of wanted to chat with you, man, and say, I saw the numbers. It looks like the per theater was very high for the movie, and just a big congratulations. So how is it looking, man? I hope it's just doing so great for you.
Yeah, it's exceeding expectation. We're just a little indie movie,
Yeah.
so we don't have a big, promotional budget or anything. But we're gonna make it into a third weekend through Halloween at the box office, which was, my dream to hopefully get it to
Great.
into November from the Friday the 13th. And we're actually expanding a bunch, I think, in Texas. next Friday the 27th in like Wichita Falls and Tyler and Longview and Waco, Texas.
Yeah.
And some other places, some of the smaller cities in Texas. So yeah, it's going really good.
Well, you know what? We're in Dallas, and all those cities you named are pretty darn close to us here. So, man, that's great. That's some smaller to medium-sized towns all around our area. So that's fantastic, man. So, well, this is great. I think it's the year for the horror movie, but regardless of that, you've got your own product, and it's cool. It looks so badass, and I gotta confess, we have not had a chance to go see it yet, but we will, and I'm so glad that it's just continuing as well. So,
yeah, well, you better go see it tonight in Mesquite.
Yeah, we can see it. Yeah,
I don't know how much longer it's going to be there, but they have a late showing tonight. I think at like 10:45.
That's right. They do have a late show there, and then the other one in our area is was it Louisville or Fort Worth? I know there's another theater. So, but man, anything else that has just kind of grabbed your fancy now that has made you pleased? I mean, is it? I don't know. Is it any surprises that have come forth in the last week or so for you?
Yeah, I was going to do this interview talk thing with this Corpsepaint show. And I thought for sure they had seen the movie by now that it's been out over a week. And then I started doing the interview, and the next thing you know, the host tells me he hasn't even seen the movie. It was crazy. So that was unexpected.
That was unexpected, man. Touche. I definitely deserve that. I do, man. But hopefully you and I can talk one day, and we'll talk about just kind of our crazy life at the Corpsepaint show. But obviously we will see your movie. I'm super thrilled about it, and man, everyone is chatting about it and talking about it. I've never seen so many positive comments on Twitter for a film. So, man, just big props, and I'm
awesome.
I'm proud of what you've done, and hopefully more to come. And I guess when I hear people talk about it, they're pleased with Malcolm McDowell. They talk about his character quite a bit, and just sort of the hanging on a cliff a little bit at the end. And I don't want to give away any spoilers, but it seems like you made a real fast-paced, great movie. So.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, we're going to continue the story into a TV series that we're filming first half of next year.
Ash, this is so great, man. I got to tell you, I actually play a character in Dallas on stilts. I'm a professional stilt walker, and my character is Satan. So I have this scary demon mask and a red jacket, and it's intense, So sometimes I just walk around the streets and try and get a rise out of people. So, like you, I'm into Satan, and I just wanted to tell you, he's the rebel that I admire, and thank you for making a movie, man.
Very cool, man.
Maybe in the future we could chat some more down the road, and I appreciate you, talking to me now, and we'll just keep pushing it, and hope to stay in touch with you.
All right, you got it, man. Thanks so much for the call.
Thank you, Ash. Bye now.
All right, take care. Have a good Sunday. Bye.
All right.
Janie Slash. I fucking love intense music. Now, Ziggy, that
It's a
band is
very
called
catchy song.
Maggot Heart.
Maggot Heart.
Maggot Heart. All right. Now,
And
Ziggy,
that
I didn't
was Show 'em Your Teeth.
show 'em your teeth as a song. I
I
didn't.
thought they wanted to see my teeth.
I didn't tell you this, Zeg, but you remember that video we showed a couple weeks back by Grave Pleasures that you said you liked?
Yes.
This is an ex-member of, or maybe it's a current member. Anyway, did her own thing off to the side called Maggot Heart. I am into it. That's British post-punk supreme, in my opinion.
Yeah, I really like it.
It's droning.
Yeah, it's not overpowering. I really like the music video. It had some really intriguing shots in there. I love the parts where they just took and they just played the footage backwards, and it's very jarring when you put it in context of the rest of the footage. I really liked it.
This video is 2/3 black and white, and then it jumps to an intense part of the song, and the rest of it's in color. The song is called Show 'em Your Teeth, and it's Maggot Heart. Man, props, Maggot Heart. Gah. All right. I knew you'd like it, Ziggy, because you like Grave Pleasures.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
All right. So prior to that was our fun call with Ash. I hope
You
that
got shamed.
I got shamed.
So
I
much
deserve
shame.
it.
Well, I agree with him.
I
You
deserve
should
it.
have taken the time to go see his movie.
I deserve it, man. Haven't seen it yet, and here I am, Satan myself. I haven't fucking seen American
in,
Satan.
In Satan's defense, we were gonna. He was not feeling well. I have been working him way too hard.
Janie Slash. Hey, just
No,
it's fine.
it's
All right.
fine. No,
Hey.
we have bingo. He's been helping me with bingo, and that's like almost every single night. So it's been really busy.
All right. Speaking of events coming up, we are excited about a couple of things on the
Yes.
28th. Number one, and I'm talking about October 28th,
Yeah,
2017.
this Saturday coming up.
Yeah, at the Ridgely Theater
Yes.
is an event called Panther City Halloween Special. Yeah, Carnival.
It's called the Panther City Halloween Carnival. It's a horror band type triple header.
Tribute bands.
Yes, it's all tribute bands. So you're going to have Dallas Cooper, which is Alice Cooper cover band.
Yeah.
Mob Scene, which is a Marilyn Manson cover band.
Yeah.
And the Devil's Rejects, which is a Rob Zombie cover band. And then you will have Deadly Sins Burlesque and Sideshow in the Ridgely Lounge.
Yeah, highlight the
It's
highlight of
gonna
the night
be- It's going to be a great show.
is freaking Dallas Cooper. I love that.
And we
imagery
have
there.
a special guest performer that you never have seen perform with us before, so I'm pretty
Oh,
excited.
right.
She's got
Yeah.
a really awesome routine.
But
It's going to
seems
be all
freaking-
horror themed.
Is
It's
it
gonna be great.
Linnea Quigley?
No, I wish. Oh, Linnea, she's so gorgeous and nice. She's such a kind-hearted, wonderful person. She
Anyways,
is.
yeah.
She really is. She's
All right, so
nice.
what else is going on the 28th? It is the wonderful show at Gas Monkey.
Vinnie Paul's.
Yeah, look, Vinnie Paul. This is a Gas Monkey Bar and Grill website.
Mm-hmm.
You can check this out. Vinnie Paul's annual Halloween bash featuring necromantics
And the brains.
and the brains. Freaking awesome! This is an outdoor show. It'll be perfect weather for it.
It's going to be
And-
a good time.
Yeah, and Vinnie Paul, I think, is
So
hosting
if
the whole
you
thing.
can't make it out to see us at the Panther City Halloween Carnival, you should go to Gas Monkey.
We love Gas Monkey.
Do both. Do
Yeah.
both. Just,
Now,
we're on late.
Look, I did tell Ziggy this, but I'm hoping he's got this. You do burlesque bingo, and
Yes, I do burlesque bingo.
oh, there we go.
Yes, I will be at Champs on Tuesday.
Yeah.
That one starts at 10, and I'm also going to be at Duke's Ice House in Addison on Tuesday, but that one starts at 7. So you can come early or you can go late,
So,
or you can come to both.
how does burlesque bingo work? Just real brief.
Burlesque bingo is like traditional bingo with a burlesque twist. It's more adult. It's the naughtiest bingo in town. It's 5 rounds of bingo. Each round is a winner. The first person who shouts bingo and actually has a bingo wins. They get a gift certificate to the restaurant, and I take off 1 article of clothing until I get to the end, which is the grand finale tassel twirl. So it's 5 rounds, 5 prizes, 5 articles of clothing.
And by the end, you're almost
Legally.
okay.
Totally legal.
Yeah, but you got very few clothing items on at the end.
Yes.
Did I show
And-
you my? Go ahead.
Oh, and I tried. I keep it interesting, and I like to incorporate different types of burlesque. Like I have fans. I do fan dances. I have a boa. I do different types of a hula hoop, different types of acts. So I try to keep it kind of more variety, so you don't keep seeing the same thing over and
Of
over
course.
again.
Yeah.
And I like to interact with the crowd. I like a rowdy audience who likes to talk and like joke with me. It's fun. I enjoy
So-
it.
I totally support that. Metal Blade Records, who I
Yes.
like.
I
Great
was going
label.
to ask you
So,
about
yeah, I
this.
ordered
Did
this
you
from
put this
the-
on your face? Because I don't think that's even enough for one application.
Yeah, I know. So this is
The
okay,
world's
I'm gonna try and-
tiniest tube of corpse paint.
Corpse paint.
Yeah.
So guess what? Because of our show, Metal Blade Records now sells corpse paint. I'm just kidding.
It's not because of
not because of our show.
What the hell?
We don't have enough viewers yet for it to influence
So
them.
tell your friends about us.
So you can order corpse paint from Metal Blade Records, and it comes in this little thing, and then you got
so
the white and the black,
exciting.
and then you make
You
your
know,
corpse paint.
we went to Cooperstown. Cooperstown's a restaurant in Arizona. Alice Cooper owns, because I'm a huge Alice Cooper fan, speaking of Dallas Cooper. And they have Alice Cooper face paint and little stickers for your eyes. I got some for the lead singer of Dallas Cooper because he's one of my friends. We're like, oh, he needs this face paint. It's official Alice Cooper face paint.
Do you remember
it's just like
when
Halloween
we
makeup
had-
with Alice Cooper's face on it, but whatever.
Remember
I was
when we
excited.
had Calico Cooper on our
Yes,
show?
Calico Cooper was fantastic. She was so lovely. And
One of
nice.
the
What an
most wonderful guests.
intelligent,
Yep.
Smart, funny person. Talented, great dancer, great
So
performer.
on
great
our
singer.
YouTube channel, please check out some past episodes and subscribe to it.
Yeah.
That's all we ask.
And like our Facebook page and follow us on Facebook because then you'll get the notifications so you can watch us live every Sunday night.
That's right. And go to
That way, it's
go to-
easier to keep up that way.
when you go to YouTube and our channel, the Corpse Paint Show, you can do a search there. Just type in Calico Cooper. That episode will pop right up. She was absolutely
We have
charming.
so many great guests too.
All right, so JD Slash, what
Yes.
is in your freaking box,
Is
Jane
it that
Slash?
time? Is it the time
What's
where
in
we
your
look in
box?
my box? Okay, look.
Ah!
You are not Shorty dangerously. Put your hands down. You can't do it. Shorty is one of our past episodes, and he was here when I did one of my boxes, and he did that because we were talking about how it's like 7. He was like, "What's in the box?" So he did that. We should have like cut that clip and like let it be like my thing.
Yeah.
Okay, you have your thing. I have my lantern.
Can you turn it on for a second? Yeah, because
This is how I repel your wolf.
it is almost All Hallows Eve on the planet Earth, and we'll celebrate the thin line between the living and the dead and
Yes.
embrace your inner darkness
With my awesome
by
lantern.
subscribing to our show on the YouTube channel.
Follow
Yes.
us
Darn right. I'm
follow
feeling
us into the darkness.
lycothantric.
We have the light.
Lycothantric.
It's a very small light. Like what's tantra? What?
I'm feeling
You don't
like
even know what you're saying.
lycanthropy.
You know what? I'm just
That
gonna
one.
set this right here.
All right, so what's in your box, Janie Slash?
Okay, so today I have a special kind of like a special edition box.
Cool.
It's under here somewhere.
Oh.
Here it is.
Whoa, what's going on down there?
I have to go down there to get my box.
Go down
It's
there.
under the table.
All
Isn't
right.
that where everybody keeps their boxes?
Well, where we
You
keep
know,
our
they keep it
show,
underneath, under wraps.
where we keep our shows in this bunker.
I can't just walk around with my box out.
Oh,
And if you don't subscribe to our channel, I will put you in my lantern. Just saying. So go subscribe now
on YouTube.
on YouTube and Facebook, all the things, and Twitter and
What's in your
Instagram.
box? What's in your box, Janie
We
Slash?
post pictures.
What's in
You'll
your
like
box?
it. Okay, so this is a special edition Halloween little box that was released by Brightbat. Brightbat is a company that is featured in many of the Glamour Ghoul boxes.
Say their name again.
Brightbat
Got it.
Designs.
All right.
They make stickers and stationery and cute stuff like that. So they did a special edition Halloween
Also a publisher of
box.
fake news.
Brightbat.
You're thinking of Breitbart.
No, it's called Brightbat. I don't
This
know.
is totally
This
separate.
is
We're not
totally not the
affiliated
same
with it.
thing. I don't support that.
We are not affiliated with
Anyway,
that one.
they're a cute stationery company, and their logo is a cute little bat.
Bats. Got
And
it.
they did a Halloween box, and they feature a lot of stickers and buttons and things like that in Glamour Gold, which is another box that I subscribe to. So they have this cute, like right off the bat, you open it, hot bat, and there's this cute little candy corn tissue paper for Halloween. I really like the effort that went into it. And then you have this like purple and black and orange like little like crinkly paper. It's a small little box. It was just a fun kind of Halloween mystery box. And the first thing I got in there was this spooky ghost sticker sheet. It's a two sheets, and it's
Okay.
It's so cute. It says our stickers are designed with thought, drawn with heart, and printed here in our studio. We print on high-quality sticker paper that is water-resistant, not weatherproof, and ready to give your sticker a long life on any clean and dry surface you can think of and enjoy.
Darn right.
And it's so cute because these little ghosts. And then the next thing that came in the box is, I really like this one. It's a werewolf large sticker. And it's adorable. It's a cute little werewolf. And he looks so happy and excited. He's got a little flannel shirt on. Like, I think he's so adorable. And it's a full moon. Look at how cute that thing is. So I get really excited. I like stickers. So if you're an adult who likes stickers and you like, kind of spoopy stuff, this is definitely right up your alley. And then next in my box is a Witch's Brew notepad. This was stationery and stickers that was in this box. It has a cute little witch, and on the bottom has a cat, like with little potions and his cauldron. It's adorable. So yeah, it's kind of a fun notepad for Halloween. And then I got this. It came in this cute little bag. Oh, look how adorable this is. This was the Goo Bunny keychain. I'm opening
This
it.
is all Bright Bat.
Bright Bat, yes. Bright Bat Designs. They're on Etsy, and they also have a Facebook page.
All right.
This is an acrylic charm, and it's a little goo bunny, and it's adorable. It's a keychain. There's a keychain on the back.
Goo Bunny.
It's a goo bunny. Look, he's gooey. Like you can see.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And
you
then,
can see his the outline of his skeleton.
yes, isn't he adorable? I was like, oh, I couldn't figure out what it was, and it says it's a goo bunny on the thing, and I was like, oh, goo bunny. And then this is fun. So you can have like a kawaii pumpkin. They're pumpkin decals. And so you just like cut them off and you clean and dry your pumpkin and you can like stick them on the pumpkin. So they have like little bows and little stitches and little different eyes. So you can make like little mini. They're made mainly for mini ones.
Okay. Does your pumpkin last longer if you don't cut it up?
If you don't cut it, it typically
Gotcha.
does last longer. You can also go buy, if you want to like preserve them and keep them, you can go buy fake pumpkins. I sell those at like the craft store. But yeah, pumpkins tend to last longer if you don't cut into them.
Or if you Scotch guard them.
Hey, look, quick
So,
shout
yeah.
out to Janie Slash. Her troupe, Deadly Sins Burlesque and Sideshow, kicked ass last night.
We had a great show with a
in
great
Deep
audience.
Ellum, Dallas,
it was
Texas.
amazing. It was a great show. All the girls, all the routines were incredible. I mean, how many burlesque shows can you go to where somebody hangs a body upside down, not a real body, from like the rafters and like eats fake, what was Jello, but it looked like intestines out of it. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously. Oh, and
Don't forget
Silence of the Lambs. We had a Silence of the Lambs burlesque routine last night. It was amazing.
Silence of the Gams.
Hey, and don't
it was
forget.
To, is it the Greenskeepers lotion? She had she had a Precious, and the Precious like moved. It was like one of those little jittery dogs. She had like lotion. She rubbed it on a Barbie doll, and she even made like her bra had like the nipples with like the little like piercing.
Hey,
great.
don't forget the body bag that was in the show.
The body
and
bag.
don't forget the wonderful Pennywise performance.
My life is so amazingly hilarious because we're filling out our sheets, and all my sheets said, "Give Satan body parts.
Yeah.
Give Satan bucket of blood." And then, like, I was talking to Fauna when she was getting ready for her Silence of the Lambs thing, and she's like, "I gotta go sew pubes into my underwear
Yeah,
for that
that's right.
routine." I was like, "My life is so great. Just the weirdest, most random things that people text me that you're like, other
there's
people,
so
normal
much-
people would be like, what?"
So much I take away
But it
from
makes sense to me.
that show, and the Pennywise,
The
with the
Pennywise routine was great.
she had all the red balloons.
She had all the red balloons. She popped them super fast and then bit into a baby doll and it bled.
I think it was a real baby.
And then Luna Vey and her Levy wand was incredible.
Everyone.
It was so good. Everything.
Yeah.
And
Scarlet
Fatty
Divine.
Rage.
Fatty Rage.
Eating all the...
Yeah.
When we
Fauna.
do the body bag routine, it's so hard not to laugh. It's so hard not to open my eyes and be like, what?
Ow.
I've never seen it. I've
What
never
else?
seen it.
Anything
I'm
else
in
in
it.
your
I've never
box?
seen it. That is my box.
Yeah. Very good.
But I
All right.
will say that also there's another box that I did, but I'm not going to show you everything in it. But
Blackcraft?
Blackcraft
Yeah.
is one of my new favorite clothing brands. Not new, but I've been buying stuff from them a while. But they did these mystery boxes a couple months in a row, and you could get clothing items in them. And the first one was like a T-shirt and a poster and a patch and things like that. And they kind of upgraded it. So I got this kind of cool hoodie.
Yeah. Blackcraft Cult.
It's pretty.
Do you want to show
neat.
the back of it?
I don't know
Okay.
if
I'll
I
hold
can.
this.
Okay.
Yeah.
See the back?
Let me see if we. Yeah. Awesome. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
I got that neat
pretty
hoodie.
awesome.
cool?
Isn't it? It's super
And it's
soft.
super soft.
And it's cozy. And I got, well, here, I have this right here too. I'll show you.
Ziggy, she is never taking it off, I don't think.
And I got this coffee mug in there that I've been drinking out of. It says black metal, black coffee, and black cats. If I could amend it, though, it would say black metal, black tea, and black rats. But, it's whatever.
That's close.
It's close enough. I'll just
Black-
go,
the
I'll
black
just like,
metal.
I'll get a Sharpie and fix it.
We love the black and metal.
But yeah, just real quick.
Yeah, because we're going to do Satan in the news, but I know you have some fun
This is
stuff in
Satan.
there.
So I got these cups. One says Black Craft Cult and has like a little ghosty. And then this one says Never Trust the Living.
Nice.
It has like a thing, yeah. And then I got a Trick or Treat Black Craft Cult koozie. And I got some stickers, but I really like this t-shirt.
So this is an actual black craft box.
Yeah, this is a Black Craft box. This is like the first couple times they've done them. And I got both, and I really like this one.
Yeah. Ooh,
It's a pretty cool ass t-shirt.
That is
gothic.
an amazing design.
Isn't it?
I
love
know,
that.
right?
I love that.
Black Craft has some of the best stuff.
Brought to you by the Gothic Princess herself, Janie Slash, and co-hosted by Satan
I wore my
Lucifer,
Satan dress for you.
the light. That's right. Yeah.
I have
Wait,
this-
stand up. We want to see that again. It's a freaking great dress. You should just, take everything off.
No,
there.
leave my hoodie on. It's
Okay.
cold.
That's a very nice dress.
I got this one from Killstar.
I thought we were doing burlesque bingo.
What kind of show is this?
All right.
Where
look,
am I?
look. All right. Hey, there's a couple things in the news right now, and they're freaking
Hey.
hilarious.
Give me my box.
All
back.
right. All right. Hold on. Let me grab it.
He keeps trying to steal my box. And I keep saying no. Give it back.
I put my hand in there.
Get out of my box.
All right.
Okay. Go on. Do your
Okay.
thing.
So all right. Siggy, you got some cool shit over there? You got to tell us about it. But can we do Satan in the news first?
Yeah,
yeah,
go
yeah.
for it.
All right, all right,
Got
all right.
some
Look,
cool shit over
So-
there.
I can tell he's got cool stuff over
Cool
there.
shit.
I can tell. I want to see it. Satan in the news. We always try and bring you some interesting Satan in the news. Now, there are some right-wing nutcases that somehow think Satan is everywhere, or they're fearful of this or that. And I don't know. Let's just pop up the first one, and we'll chat about it. That photo behind Jenny Slash right now is Watain. Keep your eye here for the countdown on their new album coming out. All right, pastor who prayed over Trump. One of the pastors who's been in the White House. Hollywood drinks the blood of sacrificed children. How interesting is that? How ethical is it that these religious people get away with saying outrageous things? I'm appalled by this sort of statement. It's just like hurling all kinds of insults. If you do it in a non-religious way, you don't, you get in big trouble. But somehow pastors are able to make these wild claims.
Well, to be fair, how do you think Paul Rudd still looks so good?
He does, doesn't he? I know, man. Did you see Demetrius Stear? He looked good. And it seems like,
Don't go throwing around those accusations.
Oh, no, come on.
no, stop it.
All
no,
right.
you didn't. No, you. Shh.
all right, come on.
Ziggy, don't go above his head. Come on.
What?
Over
No,
his head.
come on.
Over his head.
All right, so let's pop up another one. These are from Friendly Atheists. Thanks, Hammett. Jim Baker, atheists are going insane because Trump loves God too much. Yeah, so Jim Baker, television evangelist, it thinks that we atheists are going insane because Trump loves God too much. I don't understand the connection there, but we're not going insane, Mr. Baker. And to be fair, since we're calling out your name, you are welcome to come on the Corpsepaint Show anytime and talk about your accusations about atheists.
That would be interesting.
It would be fair for you to then return the invite and have the Corpsepaint Show.
I feel like you're
on
on
your
even,
television
I feel
show.
like you're on even playing ground because there's an article stating it. You're stating your opinion on the article, so you've both expressed your opinions.
Fair enough. But if I invite Jim Baker to come on our show, I want him to invite me to come on his. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, nobody's inviting anybody anywhere.
Look, here, let me make a point. Can I, Janie Slash? The point is this.
Make your point.
I admire anyone who has their own convictions. And I just don't think it's ethical or fair for you to call out the opposing team by saying that we're going insane or what have you.
I think
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, there's another one too.
I know nothing.
This is about a Christian college called Wheaton College. It's Christian. You have to sign a declaration that you I don't know, believe in Jesus or something when you go there. So 5 athletes. Now leave this up for a moment, please. 5 Christian athletes face felony charges after allegedly sodomizing a student. Well, a year ago, they were doing an initiation ritual for a football player or one of the teams. And this is a college that is against sodomy. This is a college that is against gay rights. This is a college that is against civil rights for people, it seems to me. And they're against you inserting something into someone else unless it is, I don't know, what they say God intended. So here they are. They grab this guy and they sodomize him with various implements and don't get in trouble. They're still playing football at Wheaton College. A great example of Christianity in America. All right, there's my rant about Satan in the news. That's it. All right. What's going on? What else is going on, Janie Slash? We covered you. We got the box, Satan in the news, all the haunts, and we got the events coming up on the 28th. And then I was excited to hear Ash Avildsen indicate all those other cities in Texas that the movie was showing.
No, that's great. It's great. And we're gonna go see Pussycat. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Halloween Pussy Trap.
Pussy Trap Kill Kill. If I say it too fast, I'm just gonna call it the wrong movie.
Ziggy, what do you got over there, man? What's cool on print for you?
So I brought some pretty cool horror comics today, continuing the tradition.
Yeah.
And so today I recently started rereading Alan Moore's Providence, which is his take on H.P. Lovecraft, or one of his takes on H.P. Lovecraft. It's actually going to be one of the last comic series that he's ever publishing, because he finished this up and he announced he's going to do one more and then he's going to retire. And it is following a gay writer who's traveling through New England, searching out occult things to write a book, and it's a period piece, so it's set in the 1920s, and it is essentially an analog for Lovecraft's life.
Yeah,
and it is really great. And I also brought one other series here that I've been rereading, which is great. Evil Dead 2, the comic series, and this is actually the arc where Cthulhu is brought into the Evil Dead universe, and I wanted to bring this one especially because I love the cover art for it. They made it. They based it off of the Halloween film poster,
movie poster. Yeah,
yeah. So,
hold that up again. That's very cool. Very cool. Evil Dead 2, Dark One's Rising. Nice. Totally cool, man. Hey, when you do comedy at the back door, and like this week is Halloween week, are all the comics, are they I don't know, topical to the holiday?
Some. There's occasionally a joke, and mostly it's more on the open mic, where you get a lot of the more topical humor. I know that I used to do a block every October that I've kind of faded out because when you have time-sensitive material like that, it kind of is harder to keep it relevant or to come back to it. But yeah, some people do, and actually, occasionally there's a Halloween show where either the comedians will dress up, or a couple of years ago, I was almost on a show where comedians were dressing up as other famous comedians and doing their impressions of them.
Oh, cool!
Yeah, one of my friends did Mitch Hedberg, and she actually knew Mitch Hedberg when he was alive and like toured with him. And then I had a friend who did George Carlin. I had a friend who did Richard Pryor, and they were trying to get me to do Sam Kinison. I just didn't have the time. So.
Oh man, that would have worked.
Great.
Yeah, that would have worked.
That would have been great.
Yeah, we miss Sam Kinison. We miss him. Hey, you know who's coming in town like next month? Guar.
Yes.
They have a new song called "I'll Be Your Monster."
Yeah.
I think it's called. Yeah, I'll Be Your Monster. And it's about the monster under the bed. And yeah, okay, got it. So they're at Gas Monkey too.
When I was a kid, I never was afraid of the monster under my bed because I had a trundle. So I was like, there ain't nothing under there. It's just a trundle. I was more afraid of the shit behind the closet because I had one of those sliding door mirror closets. That shit's horrifying.
I think a movie could be made about a very large dust bunny that comes to life and it's like under someone's bed. This
think
is
that's a
this is
thing
what do you
already.
think, Ziggy? The deadly dust bunny,
Night of the
dusty
Dusty
bunny.
Lepus.
The lepus, yeah. And somehow it mates with a wolf. This dust bunny
Okay,
gets it on.
I think that we're done for the night.
I have all kinds of great horror movie
We don't
ideas.
have time for them.
We will
We don't
fade
have
into
time
this.
for them. We can talk about them next week.
All right, tune in for our overtime show where we talk about movie ideas.
I will not be here.
Big thanks to Ziggy on the boards. He is a comedian at Backdoor Comedy Club on Thursdays and Saturdays here in the Dallas area. We appreciate you, Ziggy. Janie Slash, thanks so much. Man, great stuff. I always love it. And Demetrius Stear was
He
on
just
our
likes
show
my box.
live. And then, of course, we recorded a phone call with Ash Avildsen, the director of American Satan. We're going to go see it. Yeah, I don't want Ash mad at me.
He's
No,
mad at
I got to
you.
go see it. I'm Satan. I need to go see this American Satan.
Yeah, you do.
Hails and very happy Halloween. We have a lot of fun coming next week. Yeah. Hey, Ziggy, did I tell you? The band that we have coming on is called Vicky Vortex and the Cum Shots.
Okay.
I wanted to get your hot,
I like my
mild
response.
reaction.
Okay.
It was three-dimensional.
Yeah, the Corpsepaint Show. Every Sunday we're here live. We're going to give you 90 minutes of live, great, irreverent shit. And also just talk about Satan and talk about movies and talk about metal and talk about Jenny Slash's weekly dose of horror.
Yeah. Texas Fright My Weekend. I am here with Dee Wallace. Don't stare at my boobs the whole time.
Sure, I do get comments from occasionally religious fanatics.
I've seen people stop and down
who wag their finger at me for rape Satan.
The Corpsepaint Show rules!